My screen visible అవుతుందా?
కనపడుతుంది.
ఓకే సార్. Hi, very good morning. Today I'm going to give a presentation on validation and substitution. So what is validation? So the validation is a rule that SAP system checks on certain fields data, and when a user enters a transaction and enters data in certain fields and which violates the validation rule, and when error occurs, actually when the user enters the data, if the based on the validation that you have updated in the system, and if any validation violates, and the system gives an error for the user, and the user is not able to process the transaction to continue. And I will show this how we can do that. For example, when you are doing the transaction code FB01, here we have given the validation like the reference field is mandatory or document at the text is mandatory. So the user, sorry,
screen maximize చేస్తారా?
Yeah, sure. When the user is trying to do a transaction without updating this header text, so the user will get an error that the document header text is mandatory, as we already update in validate rule, but we can also update this in OBS7 also for document type also. This reference we can update here like required during document entry. This also we can update, but the client has a requirement like when you update this here, the document type is applicable for all the client levels. That means any company code that using this document type, they can, this rule is applicable for all the company codes, but the the client has a requirement like they want to use only particular company code. So for that purpose we need to do a validation. So here what is substitution? So based on the substitution rules, the system substitutes the correct values by removing the wrong values entered by the user. So if in this scenario, that means there will be some scenarios like the document header test or reference fields, like it will be automatically substituted. That means based on the we have defined in the substitution rule, the data will be automatically updated here if the user enters any data, but the data will be substituted here. So that will be the scenario of the substitution. So why do we need to implement validation? So the validation is also a part of I can say that enhancements. So in SAP standard SAP system, there was it has more than the client will be enhanced, like they modify the system, they modify the some of the fields as per the requirements. So in real time we will do more than 20% of the system changes. So the client will change as per their requirements. And also the validation also used for during the batch or other details also we will use the validation. So here we'll see what are the configuration steps. The configuration step is like first we need to create a validation GGB0, the creation code, and once we update the validation rules, and that we need to activate a validation rule for that particular company code, that is OB28, and then OB the posting document. This is we will just for testing, we'll check it for testing. And then application area. This application area, in the sense when you are doing the validation, we need to specify under which application area you are going to configure this. Sorry. GGB0. So this is the valuation configuration screen. So first we need to select the under which application area you need to define. So there are these are the application areas. The SAP has provide multiple application areas like accrual engine, asset account costing, SAP consolidation, financial reporting, and other so on. But here what we're going is our requirement is under financial accounting document. And then the call up point. The call up point means once you choose the application area, here you are going to choose the financial accounting. Under that, under which you need to configure this call up point. The call up point means in the sense of so they have it is at document level or line item level. We need to configure the validation rules as per the requirements as on the document level or line item level or complete document. If you use the complete document, it is applicable for all the document, or if you configure for header level only, it is applicable for only header level. If you choose for line item level, it is applicable for only line item level. Yeah, now let's see the scenarios with the 2-3 scenarios how we can configure the validation. So the scenario is like for the company code ABCD and document type.
Others, can you maximize that notepad document?
Yeah, sure. It is mandatory. So this is the scenario, and the client has discussed with the team, and they have the one scenario like we want to make the company code for company code ABCD and the document type SA. The reference field must be mandatory. So as they are told, this field must be mandatory. So when the user is entering the details, so you will get error. If you won't update this reference field, you will get an error. So for that purpose, we need to configure the validation. Our first step is the transaction code GGB0, the same, but I am executing again. So this is the transaction. So under which we need to configure this validation. We are going to configure under financial accounting. So under next we need to choose the call up point as we discussed for under which it is applicable, as this is under the document header level. So here what I'm going to do is I'm choosing the document header. Now the next step is click on the validation. Now here I'm giving a validation the name jet or ABCD something I'm giving. Next, once we define the validation, next step is we need to click on the valid step. This is the very mandatory. Under step you will see the prerequisites, check and matches. I'm giving the name for this. Here prerequisites. Click on the prerequisites. Here we need to give the technical field names. Based on the details we can also get from here. You can also get, if we need to check the reference technical field to get the requirements, you can click on the right click and help. Once you click on here, this is, you can click the technical information. Yes, the screen field is XBLNR. BKPF means it is the table of the document header. So here what I'm going to do is I'm updating here the technical field for the to update new validation. And company code. So similarly, we can also get the company code field details of the technical field. Yes, see, right click on this help and technical information. The screen field for the company code is this one, BKPF BUKRS. I updated. So we need to update here in the validation rule. So header level is structure of BKPF. It is the all the technical fields which are available. It will be available under this structure. We can also choose from here directly from here. And let's see. I am copying this. Yeah, this is the you can get here the technical field is BKPF BQRS, the company code. So here once we are given the company code technical field, so for which it is applicable equal to, and you need to click on constant. Constant means we need to give the field that our company code is ABCD and document type. You can enter direct, you can choose from directly from here, or you can also get here, see BKPF BLART. Okay, document type we'll select here. Okay. I have chosen the wrong. A document type is SA. Actually, the document type here I given wrong. See,
You have given reference P.
yes, right. The document type, yes, right. Yeah, BKPF BLART. Yeah, BKPF BLART. The document type is BKBLAT and equal to constant. The document type is SA. These are the prerequisites. Once you update a prerequisite, we need to give the check details. So the check it based on the validation, the check the condition. If condition is true, the system allows the transactions. But if the condition is false, the system gives an error and throws the error, and user won't be able to process the transaction further. Here our what is our requirement? The reference field must be mandatory. The structure BKPF and select this here. The reference, yeah, it's in the reference equal. So here equal not equal to constant empty. Here you are giving the field must not be empty. If it is empty, it will throw an error for the document type SA and company code ABCD. Here message So here we need to define the message. So once the system, if it is false, if it get error, it will show the particular message here. We can define from here. So maintain messages. Here I am giving double click on that, maintain original language. Okay, code ABCD. Type SA. Is mandatory. Once update, save it. Message saved. Okay, go back and our field is 032. Okay, here it is not updated. For this we can also maintain directly from another transaction mode for the message type SC91. What I am going to do, because it is here we are maintained in default language, that is German, but here we can maintain here. What I'm going to is, here I'm going to implement here Z1. The message class is Z1 031. Change original language. Okay, so our language in English. Continue. Okay. Okay, we'll maintain for 033. Here 033 is empty. Create. Okay, maintain what is. Okay, here we got the details. I'm copying this, or I'm making here for any code ABCD to C. Executing and save it. Okay, still has to be processed. Yeah, we got a message. Yeah, see. For company code ABC, document type SA, reference field is mandatory. Once you update details, click on save icon. Now it has been successful. Let's check it. Document date, I'm taking today's date. So document type SA, company code is ABCD, currency. See, here we are getting a document type SA and entries required for the document test. This is the error of is coming from here, from the document type. That we need to deactivate that one. document type SC. Okay. Here.
We need to give document header text.
Yes, right. Okay, here we got some issue. Let me check it. Document type SC. Okay, I'm not giving reference test. Yeah, test. So it is allowing, that means there is an issue with the validation. Let check it. What the issue? Here prerequisition is ABCD, okay, and document type as okay. The reference field and the check okay, BK below okay, and okay. Here you have done a wrong. That means see the steps are, we didn't activate a validation for our company code, so it is not activated. The next step is, after defining the validation, we need to activate the validation for our company code. The transaction code is OB28. New entries ABCD. The company code is ABCD. Column point is, it is at document header validation. Our validation is this one, ZABCD. Next, activation level. Here we need to activate. One it refers to the activation. Click on save icon and already exists in case. Okay, we will see. So actually previously there are few validation are updated. So what I'm going to say, deleted and updating our new validation key. It is at a document header level and the activation level is 1 active. Save it. Now data was saved. Now we will recheck it. FB01. Test. Okay. There is some issue again. We are getting document type as save. Okay. There test 40. Here I'm taking bank account. Allowing means we have some issue with the validation. It won't allow you. Okay, let me recheck it. Validation rule. Here, okay. Company code is BQS base and because document type is SA. It is not equal to okay, and message unupdated. Okay, we have updated the application level. Okay. Okay, document is updated. Okay. Here we got an issues. It is allowing. Company code is ABCD. Okay. Okay, document is BKPF XPL. Okay, it's not equal to empty, should not be empty. And we activated, and we have activated also at company code level. OB28. Okay. Here the issue is we are not given the validation here. So here the scenario, here the issue. Okay, I got it. The issue. Let me give me a minute. I will update the validation. Here I will. It is a block. I'll just what I will do is I'll delete the entries. To it. Yes, see, you are not actually you are not given the validation here, so the issue is here. I forgot to give a bit here. Okay, let's see it. Let's test it again. Okay, has been saved. Okay, 0. See, now we are getting the error. See, for compute ABC document type essay, the reference field is mandatory. So it won't tell you. It will throw an error until you update the details. Here I'm providing the details. See, now now the system is allowed to process the transaction. So based on the validation, the systems give them errors. And if allow me, I can give another scenario because the time is yeah. Sorry for the I forgot to update this validation in the OB28, so it took a lot of time. And I will complete this in 5 minutes. Scenario 2. The scenario 2 is like posting. It is a posting data validation. Like means for company code A B C D, document type KZ, it is payment. So for this, posting date must be current date only. So the scenario is when you are doing the payment. Sorry, that is 53. So here the posting date should not be the back end date, old date. It should be the current date only. So this is the scenario. We will see how can we update here. So go to the validation. Here I am giving the Z ABC payment. Validation rule for ABCD payment KZ. So next we need to go to the step under prerequisites. Same thing. We need to give the prerequisites company code. You can select from here directly. Here company code equal to ABCD and document type equal to KZ. Yeah, document type equal to KZ. Once we update the prerequisites, next we need to update the check rules. So we need to get this technical field name, help, and technical information. The field name is BUDAT. So I am taking posting date equal to. So it is system date. It is available under structure of system. So it is current date. So the posting date equal to the current date. This is the field. Now we need to update the message. So now what I'm going is just I'm checking the if anything we can update it. You can directly update it, but it an issue like some other technical above issue. So we can what I'm going to do is I'm updating directly from the transaction code SC91. Update here the message class is Z1 033 change. Okay, change original language. Here there is this is not one good. Sorry, just some little confusion. I will do it. What I'm going to do is just I'll update some existing field only. Company code ABCD, document type KZ, posting date must be current date. Okay, here the field is 0 to 3. Let's check it. Yeah, 0 to 4. Updated. Save it. Now let's try it. Let's check it. Rules under this. Now before that I will check any open items are available. Yeah, few documents are available. Okay, the vendor is 10043. Here I am taking document date. Okay, today's date only, but posting date is old date. I'm taking the bank account data. So the value date is mandatory for doing the manual payments. Here I'm taking the vendor account. Okay. Okay, now it is also allowing. So now again we got an error. So let's check it. What the issue? Okay, updated. I send the company code. Okay, I'm using the document date, posting date. I'm changing to old date. One zero two. Amount I'm just some amount. Value date. Test. So it is like check it from the list. 1, 2, 3.
పైన టెక్స్ట్ లేదండి.
Yeah. See, the test is as optional. Here, the issue is the posting date. The scenario is the posting date should be the current date. Here we got an error. See, we already defined the message, right? For ABC document for KZ, the posting date must be current date. Here as well we chosen the old date, so it is not allowing to process the payment. But if you choose the current date, see, I am choosing a current date. Now it is allowing to process the payment. So this is the other scenario. But see here, when you are updating the validation, it allows only for company code only. If you enter like another validation, don't allow. But for this scenario, we need to define under one this. But what I have given directly, I have updated under document header. But if you update and like see, this is the validation. So what I'm going to is here I'm going to give another validation. So sorry, the not this. We need to choose step. So if you choose the step, we can update one company code number of validation rules. But here I have chosen validation. If you want to update number of validation rules for one single company code, you need to select the first validation level and the step. So you will get like step 002. So in the similar, we can update based on the requirements of the client. And thank you. And there are some other scenarios also because of no time. Just I'm discontinuing from here. And thank you.
Adarsh?
Yeah, tell me.
This one, do you have steps for Notepad or notes, anything? This validation, configuration steps, and substitution configuration steps.
Just give me a minute.
See how we are doing foreign currency valuations or APP, FIMM integration. So like that, do you have? Because I did not find in this material, so whatever SAR has given 270 pages, no, in that one is